Hi dear friends, we continued our audiobook, Reading Life, The Psychology of Reading and Information. Page 71. It is a last part of our book. It is a fourth part, and I call it this topic the educational people. In there have 5 person. I would like to get your attention to these persons. They are 5. I read about them before writing this book. I read their ideas, learn their ideas, and after the reading the ideas, these persons' ideas, I begin to write this Reading Life book. Okay, let's to see our attention, to take our attention to these persons. Now in this picture you see the Nikolai Rubakin. He was very deeply person. He researched the psychology of the reading, and he lived in a Soviet Union time. After creating the psychology of the reading, he went to the Switzerland, and he created in this place the institution of the Bible psychology. It means the reading psychology. Many ideas I take and learn about the reading psychology, about his books. Now in this picture you see the Azerbaijani poetry man. He lived in a 15 and 16 centuries, in our middle centuries of the last 20 centuries. Sorry, not 20 century, in the 15 and 16 centuries. And he was very deeply person. He wrote many different poetry and philosophy books. About these books I can learn about the cosmos, about the humankind, about the deep meaning, what's important and how it's important to be humankind. Now in this picture you see the poetry Nizami Ganjabi. He also lived in the middle centuries, about the 1241 years. His birthday. The Japanese scientific people learn his knowledge and find how they can create it, the special things in a golden, was a golden business. He was also very deeply person, and his philosophy also about the humankind. I use from his books ideas also before writing this book, and both of them writing their poems, their philosophy, their books with a simple language. And this person, it's Nikolai Tesla, and I think you know this scientific person. He created the electric light system. We have to say thanks to this man, because which is helping our planet now living with light with energy. And also he was very deeply person. I learned from them from YouTube. In YouTube you can see many information about the Nikola Tesla, and I will share one idea, the Nikola Tesla idea with you. He said that before creating, before finding anything, I find that our cosmos, it's alive, like a live organism. You have to learn, make a contact with this real, alive, big organism in a correct way. Nikola Tesla. As you see, in our history have many different persons, and one of them is, it is a Indian poetry person, Rabindranath Tagore. He also was very deeply person. In internet you can see many different information about him, and his poetry very deeply, very philosophy. You can learn the different and interesting sides of our life. Then at last, at the end, it's a famous scientific person, Albert Einstein. As you know, he created the theory of the relativity. In everything in our life never can be 100%. Everything, every time, like 50-50. And in education, scientific, we call it relative theory of the relativity. And I also know and read from my school time about this person. He was a very great person, and I advise all of you learning about and read about the Einstein. See you in the next page, my friends. For today, that's all. Thanks for your attention.